We have so many things to be proud of in this company, but not everything comes easily, and we have to be deliberate. And so we operate in a thing called the Leadership Operating System. What it does is it segments our company into 6 key categories filled with principles that if we execute them well, we believe we're going to have a better company.
I really appreciate Friesens' transparency and wanting to involve their employee owners in decisions that are being made, always asking for my input beforehand. A lot of companies would just kind of make, the sort of executive decision and then just communicate like this is what we're doing.
When I go to the bookstore, I see a book that's been printed at Friesens, and that makes me proud because I know I've been part of that and it reaches the world, and that makes me proud.
A personal thankfulness from my end is how accommodating, especially like my boss and Chad and everyone, how accommodating they are. They make me feel very, very at home.
I like Blue Cross benefits. In Canada, very expensive medication. Blue Crosses do it more cheaper.
I would say my coworkers, because I was the first Filipino that was hired at Friesens, and there was only 2 other Filipinos in town. The kindness and the support that I had from my coworkers has just made me able to grow and adjust.
Data drives everything. It drives how we operate, it's how we connect with customers, how we do our business. Anytime we need to order presses and machinery, data is very, very important. And working in a system that can provide that data for you fast, it can find new ways of analyzing how that data comes to you and sharing it. It drives the technology, it drives the people, and it drives a lot of innovation that we do here at Friesens.
We invest a lot in new equipment, to have state-of-the-art equipment. To me, that's really, really positive because that means we will be around for many generations to come.
It's nice to know what's going on in the company. During the pandemic, when things were shutting down, not sure what was going to happen, people kind of nervous of what was going to happen. Did they have a job? Were they going to be able to do their work? And people were reassured when they needed to be, and that was that transparency that I think was very important.
Two years ago, we bought a new press in England, and I was one of the people that went there to inspect it and check it out and all this stuff. That was very, very neat.
The one who has made the lasting impact for me in my journey here is my manager, because he's been very encouraging even during stressful times. He knows what his people feels, what motivates them, what support their needs, and what makes them feel valued. Being treated not just as workers but also as employee owners has shaped my experience in a very meaningful way. It gives me a sense of pride, responsibility, and belonging, because I know that the company's success is also our success.